when he
Just
find you
being the
at?
best is a major quest. Don't get upset if you fail your first test.
Okay.
Try again and learn from within. Set your goals high and believe that you
I'm about
can.
to play that song right now because you
Stay
sing that
focused
song.
and on track. Associate with positive people and don't look back.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and think before you act. Keep a positive attitude and get all the facts. Your mind is a pearl. You could change the world. You have everything you need to succeed.
And that's
Peace
all
and
we're gonna
love.
say, man. We're gonna end it like that. Peace.
Lee Johnson, Real Man, Real Stories.
Lee Johnson, Real Man, Real Stories.
Welcome, world. Real Men, Real Stories podcast.
Real Men, Real Stories. We got music.
How's everybody doing out there, man? This is Lee Johnson back again, host of the show, Real Men, Real Stories, man. And I have a treat for everybody today. I got a guest that came in, man. It's I would say he is one of Atlanta's great orators. He's one of Atlanta's biggest mentors. You know what I'm saying? He's all about the children. He's a pillar to the society, a business owner, teaches people how to own their own businesses, and he teaches you how to play life like you play chess and win at the same time. Author of
One move at a time.
One Move at a Time,
How to win at chess and life.
Chess and Life.
How to win in chess and life.
How to win in chess and life, man. So this is Orrin Checkmate Hudson. I'm also going to add chess champion, Alabama State Trooper, Air Force veteran, Group
man,
Chief.
you've been doing your homework.
Group Chief veteran.
Yeah, most people don't know that, so that's pretty cool.
Okay. So how I really want to jump into this, man, is I want you to tell me because I've been going through everything and I cannot find where you was born at, when you was born. Brothers,
Yeah,
sisters, everything.
I was born in Birmingham, Alabama.
Mhm.
I'm the seventh of 13 children.
Mhm.
My mom had 13 children. I'm number seven, and I was born in Birmingham and raised mostly in Avondale and Kingston area in Birmingham, Alabama.
So you're the seventh child
Yes.
out of 13?
Yeah, I'm number seven.
How did that? I mean, kind of like what?
I'm right in the middle. I
What
have
field
six
was that?
siblings I have six siblings older than me. I have six siblings younger than me.
So was it a lot of
I,
hand-me-down clothes?
I wore a lot of hand-me-down. In fact, I remember wearing some hand-me-downs from my older siblings, and I remember playing baseball for the first time, and I was sliding into first base, and everyone could see my panties because my dress went over my head. I had to put on whatever was available.
You was dripping.
When you got 13 children in the house, you put on whatever you can fit.
How many brothers and sisters? What's the
I got six brothers and six sisters.
which one is the brother, sister, the oldest?
The oldest is this sister,
Okay.
Linda is my oldest sister.
Okay. Did y'all get along? Was it like a lot of competition?
No, Linda kind of moved out. Um, Linda kind of moved out and had Renee, it's my other sister, Giovanna, Sherry, Heather, Cicely, and Giovanna. So, yeah, had a big family.
Big family.
It's like you ever seen a sardine can? When you sleep in the bed, that's how we were, all packed in.
Was your town had a lot of cousins and things like that?
No, my mom was the only child.
Okay.
So it was just us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just got 13 kids, big family. Dad stressed out.
Dad worked 3 jobs. Dad was never there.
That had to be rough.
Never saw my dad. I mean, don't get it twisted. I used to go on his job, and he would give me money when I go on his job, but it was wonderful.
Okay. That's so how are you and your family? Y'all still close? Y'all still tight? Is any of them in Atlanta with you?
Yeah, let me see how many I got in Atlanta. My sister's in and out. And my sister's in and out of Atlanta. And I got most of them in Birmingham still. And I got Most of them in Birmingham.
Okay. So you went in high school. What kind of you played any sports?
I played basketball with Buck Johnson. He played the NBA. He made the NBA.
Okay.
I quit basketball because I was good. I was good. I could dunk better than Buck when I was in ninth grade, but um I I quit because this company offered me money to work, and I was making a lot of money back then, so I took the money. I took the money and ran.
What occupation? What job was it?
I was working at Kenny Shoes. It's a shoe store, and I was probably one of the top salesmen there. So I made a lot of money, commission.
Yeah, I think one of my first jobs, man, I worked at Champ Sports, and I think my thing was selling shoes.
Okay,
I stopped playing a sport, just
Good
like
job.
him. Yeah,
You
when I
start
got that
working.
job, I stopped playing that sport. I said I got to make a choice. I can't because I think I quit wrestling one year,
Mm.
and I was like, I got to work. And that Champ Sports thing, the discounts on the shoes, being fresh,
yeah,
at that time was more
yeah. I got
important.
discounts on the shoes too, and I made money, and yeah,
Freshest kid in the school.
had my own car. Had gangster spin wheels, gangster white walls. Yeah.
So when did you get the Air Force bug?
Soon as I graduated from high school, I went in the Air Force, and then after the Air Force, I became an Alabama State Trooper. Then after Alabama State Trooper, I did be someone, and oh no, I'm sorry, Alabama State I did Hudson Auto Sales. Hudson Auto Sales where I sold cars. I had my own place. I had a repair shop and a body shop and a car place, so I did cars repair and all that. And then after that, I did be someone.
Be someone.
Yeah, which
I want to back up to the Alabama State Trooper. I got some questions I want to ask about that. So
okay.
when you join the Alabama, because I already know Alabama's notorious police for being on that bullshit.
Not really, not
You
really.
know what I
No,
mean?
no, no,
I want an actual trooper.
no, that's not really because I
Not
know
really.
no, I've been stopped by them before. I mean, after I no longer there, they get people. Really, the training is like 6 months long. It's some good training, and it just really Alabama State Troopers are really good people. They're really nice. They're really nice people. The white ones, the black ones, they're all good people. 'Cause at the end of the day, we all are one,
Hmm.
and what you sincerely desire for others will happen for you.
Okay. You never seen anything, never experienced, never, you know what I'm saying? Something that was questionable.
Racist. Like rate any
You know what
racist.
I'm saying?
No, I never did. Not in my. I mean, cause the younger white people are pretty much cool. It's the old heads that are.
Yeah.
The younger
The
ones.
baby
Yeah.
boomers, huh?
Yeah.
Is that the generation of baby boomers?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Before.
older guys may have that, but at the end of the day, man, you got to obey God and leave all the consequences to Him.
You never caught any flack? You know what I'm saying? Because that was kind of like
I
you was a
mean,
state trooper at Alabama, like
it
the
was
80s or the 90s.
it was still a little racial tension because you could tell some of the white officers had better cars than the black officers.
Yeah.
I got a complaint one time that I had killed a white state trooper and put on his uniform and ride around in his car. Yeah, yeah, because that's just I was in a racist town that I was working with. You know how people.
So the town people called.
Yeah, somebody said
It said,
this black guy has killed a white guy. He got his uniform on. Yeah, it's.
Impersonating. They thought you.
I mean,
They
yeah,
didn't
that
think
I
you
was.
was a real state
Yeah,
trooper.
anything. Yeah.
so was there any other time that you had a call like that? You pulled up on the scene, and that person was just like you was like, oh my goodness, I can't. You know what I'm saying? What?
No. I never had no problem like that. I do know I was playing basketball one time, and the guy was roughing me up a little bit. Then he found out I was a trooper. He go, "Oh man,
Oh man, my bad.
I'm so sorry." And he go, he's like, "Oh man," I was like, "Oh, you okay?" Yes.
That's just the natural reaction.
I was in plain
Like, bro,
clothes.
you know he a cop. Like, oh, bro, you better stop following that dude.
Yeah,
That's the natural reaction.
I was driving one time though in my patrol car, marked patrol car, and this kid was driving and on my staying on my bumper. I'm like, you got to be, just staying on my bumper. I'll suck around and pull them over. I said, you got a problem? Number one, you follow me too close. Number two, you don't be on my.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just.
What did he say? Like,
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yeah,
Why would you follow the police? What did he say?
He was just, I don't know, it was something stupid. It was real stupid. And I stopped this guy one time. He didn't have no helmet on. He said, "Officer, please don't write me. Please don't write me." I said, "Why?" He said, "I have a perfect excuse." I said, "Why you don't have?" He said, "Look, I'm gonna prove it to you, officer. See this helmet?" And he had a head like this. He said he put the helmet on. He pulled the helmet out, and then I said, "You know what?
You let him go.
Yeah," I said, yeah, that was a good one. 'Cause that dude head was like, man, he showed me the helmet. Look how the helmet went. The helmet was like this. I was like, man, that's a good one. I said, yeah, he said, I got it on order. I got it on order. They just don't make them in the world for man. Yeah, I said, yeah, you gotta be fair, man. You gotta say, listen, man, your life is in danger by not having a helmet, but get yourself together. I didn't write it.
Get
Because
yourself
at
together.
the same time, you got to remember, everyone you meet is you.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what you sincerely desire for others will happen for you. Treat everyone you meet like the most important person in the world, and you'll never make a mistake again in your life.
On that. I definitely agree with you on that. One more question. What is the crazy excuse you ever heard to get out of a ticket or something? Like, what is the wildest?
I stopped this guy one time, and I said, if you give me an excuse I never heard before, I'll let you go.
Oh,
He said, I just washed my car, and I needed to blow dry it. I said, you laugh, but I let him go.
I
need the blow dry.
Yeah, because you know how you get, he wanted to drive his car.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. All right, man. So now you in Georgia, you starting to be someone. What made all right?
Hold on, what was the car dealership? Was it in?
It was Hudson. No, I was in. It was in near Montgomery and
I was in
between Montgomery and Birmingham. It was Hudson Auto Sale. I sold cars, and I had a paint shop and a body shop.
Okay.
And just treated people with people call me to this day looking for cars. They think because I did them right, and so I always do people right, and you won't have to do any advertising when you do people right.
There you go. I agree with you on that. So when did you start playing chess? What age?
James Edge, a white teacher in an all-black high school, pulled me to the side because I was a gang member in my teens. He said, "I'm gonna teach you how to think for yourself." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I'm gonna teach you chess." I said, "I'm a checker guru." He said, "Checkers?" He said, "Checkers, you're using half of the board." He said, "Chess, you're using every single square on the board." He said, "Checkers is all men." He said, "Chess, the queen is the most powerful piece on the board." I said, "Let's get on with the classes." He said, "The queen is the most powerful piece on the board." I said, "Let's get on with the classes." And so I was hooked. And the turning point in my life is when James Edge took time to teach me 6 magic words. Take time to think things through.
Yeah.
That's how you win in anything you do. Pause, breathe, relax, think it through. Is this true? Is this honest? Is this the best move I can make? Make your next move your best move. Because people fail in life by doing the first thing that pops in your head. The first thing that pops in your head is usually a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap. And so you have to question everything. You don't do the first thing that pops in your head. Your first crack could be a whack, and you can't take it back. So think before you act.
There we go.
There you go.
Yo, so like, what made you, or like, how did you, like, what made you want to? I guess this is where you come in to be someone, right? Like,
Yeah,
so
I started Be Someone because May 24th, 2000, 7 people were shot in a robbery for $2,000. And I said to myself, bad things continue to happen when concerned people fail to make boss moves. I made a boss move and started Be Someone to teach young people to put brains before bullets.
Yeah.
Think it out, don't shoot it out. The only way to fight is to use your head. Man up, stand up, pull your pants up.
Did you hear about the 16-year-old that's going to be charged for as an adult?
Mm-mm.
He shot another young man, killed him. The boy was on his way. So apparently,
When?
this happening this week. Like Charlemagne gave him donkey today. So The young man started crying in court when he heard he was going to be tried as an adult. 16 years old. He lost the fight to the boy last, he lost the
Oh
fight,
yeah.
and then he saw him walking to the store. He was buying medicine for his mother, and started shooting at the boy. Wound up shooting somebody else and killed the boy.
Killed another boy or
He killed the guy and wound up just shooting another man.
on top of that.
Yeah, on top of that, so now he's going to be tried as an adult for murder, and he started crying. Like he broke down, started crying. Like simple, just because he lost the fight.
Yeah. Don't do the first thing. Anger is anger is the wind. Anger is the wind that blows out the lamp of the mind. And when you angry, you're not thinking, and you gotta think it through. You know,
There we go.
How would you relate chess to life?
chess
Like
is
to anger and decisions and stuff like that. How would
just
you relate chess to
just
that?
you can make a one move in chess and never recover from it. You can make a series of 50 good moves. I was playing a guy the other day at the Georgia World Congress Center. He made a series of 50 good moves and one bad move and game over.
Take it over.
Yeah, so chess and life are alike in that you win or lose based on the moves that you make, not the government, not taxes, not the White House, but who's in your house. The moves you make determine the path you take. Make your next move your best move.
So explain how chess. Explain how. All right. Can you put it in words how chess actually relates to life, like a move or
All the
something like
time.
that. Like
All the time. Let me give you an example. Chess is about managing resources. And whatever you mismanage, you will lose. Whatever you manage properly will multiply. So in life, I do it all the time. I was in Tampa, Florida, and someone made offered me made a bet with me. I was telling him how you got to manage your resources. He said, "Well, can you get on TV while you here on the beach?" I go, "Yeah, I can get on TV while here on the beach." I typed up something, got on TV, and she go, "Oh my God, you won!" Yeah. So you got to be able to manage resources, and that's what chess is. The opposite of wealth is not poor. The opposite of wealth is mismanagement of resources. Poor is just a reflection of how you manage your resources. See, you have everything you need to win, but people don't know how to manage their resources. When I went down to the Atlanta Black Expo, I was able to manage some resources that most people can't. They can't do it. And you got to be able to manage your resources because to have and not to manage is not to have. To have and not to apply is not to have. To know and not to do is not to know. So we got to teach people two things: apply and use. Because you have these resources, but you mismanage your resources. That's chess.
Yeah.
So, for an example, if you drop me off in a city, I'll be making money and making moves in any city. It don't matter because I know how to make money and I know how to add value. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add so much value to you when I meet to make a request. My request will never be denied.
Makes sense.
Every time I go places, I'm number one. Yeah, like I did some work for this movie star. I get home and get a $5,000 bonus check. Why? Everybody else is doing the bare minimum.
and you just went all out.
I'm gonna play full out.
100%.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna save you time, energy, and money, and yeah. It's not about me. It's never about me.
100%.
If you hire me to do something and you hire 10,000 more people, I'm gonna beat out all them.
Mm.
You're gonna be like, or Hudson. Like, let me give you an example. This movie star, she called the Chess Federation, United States Chess Federation, and she said, "Listen, I want to teach children chess in Atlanta. Who do you know?" She said, "There's a guy in Birmingham that I know. Orrin Hudson." And yeah, she hired me. So the thing I'm saying to you is, excellence is garbage. You got to be like Steph Curry. Steph Curry, I was looking at him on video in practice. Hit like 300 shots in practice. I'm like,
Yeah.
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 this dude was, I mean, never that. I was like, he was just bagging back. Coming, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, just so you gotta realize that excellence is no longer excellence won't get it.
Nope.
You gotta be amazing. And when you're amazing, you eliminate the competition. When you're amazing, you have no competition.
I think you need to be rare.
You got to be unforgettable.
There we go.
And see, Steph Curry can go on any team and start. You said, well, you said the Hawks have their fire. No, we don't. We don't have our fire. We want him.
We want him.
We want him. If I'm the coach of if he go to Boston, we want him.
Exactly.
You know, they were playing for the world championship. LeBron James was wide open. Steph Curry was gonna throw it to him. LeBron said, "Nope,
So you keep it.
even though you double team,
Yeah.
you take him." And he
And
shot
took
it, never
He
net.
made it.
Yeah.
Never, LeBron wide open. He said, "Nope, keep it." We double team
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shot the ball, never net. But LeBron James gave him his blessing. No, take him. You got him. And even though he was double teamed, he arced it up real high and went in, never net.
Because he the man. That's during the Olympics, right?
Yeah, during the Olympics.
During the Olympics. So another question I want to ask you, and I think this might be an issue, and I think I personally went through this. How do you know you have a resource? I like
Resources
like
all
a
around you.
husband, but how?
But you got to be trained. You got to have
How do you
see. Luck
recognize
is when
resources?
preparation meets opportunity.
Okay.
But opportunity is there all along, but you may not see the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I could come in here and I can show you some stuff that'll blow your mind. That you'll be like, wow. Because I see stuff other people don't see all the time. Like in chess, I was on Good Morning America and I beat 50 people at once. And they said, wow, you beat 50 people at once. You must be really good. I go, no, I'm not good. I'm just able to recognize opportunity. I look at the pattern, I see the board, I make a move. Go to the next person. I look at the pattern. I see the board. I make it. Pattern recognition is the key to success in all fields. Once you know the pattern, you can predict success. Once you know the pattern, you can plan, you can prepare, you can position, you predict. The answers are already there, but you don't see the opportunity.
Does the pattern ever change?
Yeah, it
So
could
you gotta
change.
learn how to change with the pattern.
The pattern could change, but for the most part, the pattern is going to be real. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's real.
Okay.
Red light, green light, yellow light. That's real. It's never gonna change. A white skip line and a yellow skip line. What's the difference? You need to know that. That's a
White
pattern.
and yellow.
Yeah, no. Why is one white and why is one yellow? What's the difference? You need to know the pattern. That will never change.
See what you say.
On certain side of the road, the numbers are even. On the other side of the road, it's hard.
Yeah.
If it goes in a circle, it's two numbers, 285. 285 means it go in a circle.
Yeah.
65 means it going north to south. 20 means it going east to west. That's a pattern.
Yeah.
But see, most people don't see that. They don't know those patterns. They don't know those rules. So I show people how the key to making money is to give people more value than they give you.
Yeah.
That's the key. But I was talking to this FBI agent last night. We was at a party. He said, listen, Orrin. He said, I've seen 200 murders, and every one of them is somebody trying to get over. And he said, it's usually $5 or $10.
Mm-mm-mm.
CP, and don't just be a giver. Giving is to give is to live, and to take is a mistake. And if you always giving people more value than they give you, then when you need to make a request or withdraw, your withdrawal will never be denied.
Mm.
Now let's fact check that. You go in the bank, you put money in. As long as you got more in than you trying to take out, you win. But here's the problem: people, they want to take. Elton John sings a song called "The Circle of Life," and in the song, he said, "We all agree as we join the stampede, you should never take more than you give." Barry Manilow sings a song called "Mandy," and in the song "Mandy," he said, "You came and you gave without taking, and you swept me away, oh Mandy. You kissed me, you stopped me from
I
shaking."
did not know the word.
And I need you.
I know
So,
the rhythm.
but everybody else coming, taking, coming there, time. But be a giver.
Yeah.
And when you give, you win.
And you know what? I've always thought that way.
But people don't get it because of the paradox. Paradox means it's the opposite of what you think. You think you give, you lose. No, you give, you win.
Give you win. But our business model of our economy and business in this country is not talking it. It's not giving away anything, keeping everything and then taking yours. I'm not gonna even use my money to pay for this. I'm gonna use somebody else's money.
Right. And see, they
Our
don't.
business model to get people get to that because that's beautiful right there, man.
Just be a giver. It'll come back to you multiple. The Bible say it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. Because what happens is when you give, it comes back. It could come back a bigger fold. Let me give you a formula that you're gonna love me for this. A zillion times zero is zero. But if you give something, you get a zillion back.
Yeah.
Just give something. Always be a giver and be a cheerful giver. Give with a smile. The word love means to give without expecting anything in return. The word love means to look for the good. If you're looking for the good and you give without expecting anything in return, you will always wake up winning.
Okay. You know, some people don't believe in that philosophy, but I think I'm with you that's a different managerial way of looking at things. But I look at things exactly how you look at things that way. I think if we reverse things, do things just a little bit different, you could find out who's really with it, who's really trying not to. I'm just not looking out for myself. You know what I'm saying? I know if you good, I'm gonna be good. If you good, I'm gonna be good. So we all good. It's not being communist, it's just that we still all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all right, this the idea we was talking about last week. I came up with an idea and we went deep into this. I had an idea theory. What if no politicians got a paycheck, but they was taken care of? Like no politician from an alderman on up. They don't receive paychecks, but they get beautiful housing, top, you know what I'm saying, security, bulletproof cars, free education for the kids. If they a lawyer, a doctor, whatever, you can still do your practice on the side so you can maintain your money, but you don't get any funding and you get free food. If we're gonna give you some, I don't like TANF for stamps, let's turn it to something different. You know what I'm saying? But you get free food and this is for the remaining time that you're there. And then we give you like maybe a going away if you don't want to re-elect or rerun. We give you something to make yourself comfortable in that. You know what I'm saying? I think by that, if you're not allowed to receive money, it'll kill out a lot of falsehood. And I don't know how much money we'll save within tax dollars and things of that nature. But I think that could root out who really wants to be a public servant because you're a servant. But don't nobody like servers. Like I think I was the best waiter bartender on earth at one time because I had no whole bar. Like you call me nigga, I wouldn't get mad. You know,
Well,
and it wasn't just about the money. It was a lot
You
about the
loved it.
conversation
Yeah, you
because
loved
I
it.
was good at it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And
That's a fact.
bartending, I was really good at it. You know what I'm saying? And I could entertain a nice amount of people, be real positive. You could be mad at me, but by the time I finish with you, I done hooked you up with the girl down at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a free drink. Y'all kicking it now. Y'all coming in every day. You know what I'm saying? And I think
yeah.
because I was
Overcome evil with good, because that's why the Bible say pray for your enemies and do good to your enemies, because you can kill them with kindness. I learned this from Abraham Lincoln. By the way, my story recent one came up because of Abraham Lincoln. His mother on her deathbed said to Abraham Lincoln, be someone. And even though Abraham had failed many times from running for public office, he took these two words, be someone, all the way to the White House. But I love Abraham Lincoln because he hired his enemies. Yeah, he said, let's break it. Yeah, I want, cause see, then now you make an enemy a friend. You put, yeah, hey, well, I'm gonna put food on. I know you're my enemy, but I'm gonna put food on you and your wife family. Come on, yeah. And now you can turn an enemy into a
Mm.
friend. So just be good to people, and because the good you do is coming back multiplied to you.
yeah. I
The
think
bad you do will be multiplied and come back sad for you.
but the question is could you see yourself as a politician operating in a system like that? Could
Well,
you see any
I
other
could be.
politician?
I would cross over the aisles. I vote for like John McCain. I love the dude.
Okay.
I'm a Democratic, but
Okay.
I love John McCain. I love the dude said, you know what, Donald Trump? No. And he it was all it needed was him, and he guts. Everybody else punked and be coward, afraid, but he stood up and go, no.
McCain is
He
from
was a
Alabama.
McCain was a POW in Vietnam for
Arizona.
like 2, 3.
Yeah, and Donald Trump,
Nothing to scare
Donald
him.
Trump, Donald
Yeah.
Trump did not like him. But what I love about McCain is that he Donald Trump was trying to do something, and all they needed was him, and he shut it
No.
down. Yeah, he said no. He did just like, yeah. He took the heat because, and I love someone like that. Do the right, make the right moves, man, regardless of who hurt. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I had this kid come to me. He said, Coach, I'm arriving early. I'm staying late. I'm doing everything you told me to do, but they won't promote me. I said, I need you to cut your hair nice and neat, and I need you to pull your pants up. He calls me back. He said he's making $8 more an hour.
What?
I said, working hard is not enough. You got to work intelligently. He said, what do you mean by intelligent? I said, you got to pull your pants up and you got to trim your hair nice and neat, brother, and watch the floodgates
Yeah.
and see what happened. He said, you're making $8 more an hour.
Wow.
See, he said, people shouldn't judge me by my appearance. I said, well, let me give you a clue. That's all they got to judge me.
I be trying to tell people, listen, you could live a life and you don't care what people think about you. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you eventually
That's
got to be
consequences.
like, there's going to be consequences of living,
Yeah,
and you got to be
consequences.
ready for those consequences. Which
Yeah. You got
solitude.
now. If you make it,
making a lot of money.
if you the best if you the best shooter on the score, Steph Curry, Steph Curry can get away with murder because he the man. If you because you go if you can hit if you Steph Curry, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you ain't Steph Curry yet. You ain't got them. You got to get in the door first.
Yeah. A lot of people, I think, since I've been doing this, I found out a lot of people that I thought was Steph Curry are really a Lavalian Bell or some one of them ball boys. You know what I'm saying? LeVar, you know what I'm saying? They really not, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people portray like if you don't have the knowledge, you still trying to gain the knowledge. Some people will kind of be like they try to lead you down somewhere. And I think I'm at the age where I'll be trying to recognize that. So how would you tell somebody how to recognize that what they think is a resource, but it's not a resource? It's
Well,
anti-resource.
everything is a resource, and everything can work in your favor if you able to add the value to the people. See, let me give you an example. I wanted to do something for the Cobb County government, and the lady, I said, I need X to do this. She said, well, we can't pay you X. We'll pay you half of X. I said, okay, I'll take half of X. I went in there and I did it. And she, oh my God, we gonna pay you the full leg. We didn't know. I got what I wanted because once they saw it, she said, all the 10 people we hired, you wiped that out. Everybody, I'm always wipe everybody out. But anyway, and so I got the X, and that's how it works. You just over deliver, give people more than they're giving you, and you'll win every time.
How would you say you put yourself in those positions to get those opportunities?
Just keep showing up. Some people will say no to you, but just keep showing up. See, I remember one time I was selling insurance, and every time I make a sale, I get $1,000. And so I'll knock on the door and they say, "Get out of here, go get lost, right on." I said, "Why are you so happy?" Because I discovered after I tried 10 doors, I get one. So you just gave me $100. He said, "Well, I told you to get lost," and I said, "Right on."
Yeah.
Yeah. So every knock is a set off for something bigger.
Okay.
But you got to learn how to handle rejection. I'm rejection proof, by the way. Make it okay to fail. Every master was once a disaster. Everybody starts off at zero, and just realize that every no is one step closer to a yes. Smile it off. Because sometimes that person who said, "Wait a minute, why did you say right on? Come back in here, young man. What are you trying to sell?"
Yeah.
And you go, "I'm gonna go ahead and buy from you." I said, "Right on." Whoa, wait a minute. Time out. Why are you so happy? Yeah, so sometimes let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. I had someone knock on my door in my office, and I told my staff, I said, I'm gonna sell him. And they go, "How you gonna do that? He's coming to sell." And the guy came in and tried to sell me something, and I listened to him, and then I sold him my pick and sold him 2 T-shirts,
Yeah.
2 of these.
Yeah.
So I told the people ahead of time that I was gonna convert. I was gonna get. I do it all the time. When they come and sell me something, that's
Flip it.
see opportunities all around you. Once you know how to communicate, you can get people to do what you want to do. And the reason I win a lot is because I'm always looking out for your best interest. I want you to win.
There we go.
There you go.
I want you to win.
And I think I've talked about that. Like I said, like all right. So how I like to tell people, it's like especially in a relationship. Like you tell, like if I was ever a relationship psychologist or doctor, I think my mantra would be is both of y'all need to wake up and look in the mirror and say, how in the fuck am I gonna make this person feel good today? You know what I'm saying? And I got that from Chris Rock. Chris Rock said that in a thing. And I think if every person kind of did that, just not for the person that's in the house, maybe for somebody that's outside the house. And it sounds crazy. And I'm not saying wake up just to inspire, just to help people. Handle your business, do your thing. Make sure you in a position to help somebody first.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
we're
But
all are angels with one wing, and we need each other to fly. And if you treat everyone you meet like the most important person in the world, you'll never make a mistake again in life. We all are one. And what you sincerely desire for others will happen for you. You can't not no. My brother called me one time. I'm finna fire this guy. I said, David, please don't fire the guy. Don't fire him. Don't. I'm gonna fire him. My brother fired him, and then 2 weeks later, my brother said HR reversed it. I said, I told you not to bother him the first time.
now you got this angry
HR
dude
got
with you
HR
right
got
now.
power.
Yeah.
They can reverse stuff. I ain't know HR can reverse. HR got power.
I dated an HR chick, boy.
HR got power,
They got
boy.
power. She was
They got
HR
power.
at Delta.
Huh?
Delta, one of them airlines. She was HR, probably still is. Like, she got power. I said union. She was like, we don't want none of them. You try to form a union with us, you about to go home.
Yeah. HR got power.
HR got a lot of power, man. All right, so this is the clout time, man. I'm gonna get you to. So, how many states have you been bringing your be someone playing chess? Like, let's stop name dropping, man. Name drop some states, man.
Probably, you know, New Mexico, Hobbs, New Mexico, uh, Bowling Green, Kentucky, uh, Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, probably over 50 cities.
What about Africa? Did you go to Africa?
Hadn't did Africa. Have done Dubai, done Paris, done the Philippines, Canada, um, Mexico. Yeah, Mexico is nice, by the way, and you can stay there reasonably cheap. But the best city I've ever done that I really love was the Philippines. Man, do you know for about $1,200 a month you can live like a king?
I heard.
Heard that too.
I heard that too.
$1,200, man, you can
Yeah,
have a
what a
maid, a butler, a high rise. But you can't make money there. But let's say you got money coming in automatically.
Yeah, then you just live out there.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, and the women are. Yeah. Yeah.
So out of all these places, who has the best chess players? Who you would say had the best chess players?
Russia is probably got the best chess players.
I'm talking about in the places that you took this to, and you was
Well, you know,
like
people
amongst
in
the
New
king.
York, people in New York are real good in chess. People in Philadelphia, Chicago, uh, they're really good in chess.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's probably more grandmasters in New York than anywhere in the world. I mean, in any city in Atlanta. I mean, in the United States. But Russia, outside of that, the best chess player in the world is Magnus Carlsen. He's not the world champion now because he didn't want it, but he just beat the world champion recently in a tournament. He's the best player, but they got some crazy rules, and he didn't want to go by them, so he just gave up his title, and someone else got it. But Magnus Carlsen is a beast. He's like Steph Curry. He can play. He can play the game. He can play like 30 people without looking at the board.
Wow.
He's
There's a brother out of Africa doing similar work.
yeah. I saw him, but
and he was-
he don't. It's no comparison to him versus Magnus. Magnus is a goat.
Wow.
Yeah, and everybody will tell you he's the goat. I mean, everybody knows he's the goat. Maurice Ashley is a black guy who's lives in New York. He's pretty good, but nobody can compare to the GOAT. And what I do is really less about chess. My program is about teaching young people how to manage resources, how to make their next move their best move. I don't care what happened to you yesterday. This day, make your next move your best move. Just make the past. I can't do nothing about the past. Forget the past. Just focus on making the next move your best move. Just start making good moves, and you'll create a domino effect. See, if you make one good move, it creates a domino effect. And that's all I'm teaching people. The moves you make determine the path you take.
Is there any child or any memorable? Because you've been doing this for a while. That might have grown up and they doing something.
Yeah,
that
I
you
have a
don't
lot of
think.
kids. I was out to eat the other day, and this kid brought my meal. He said, "You taught me 23 years ago. I know your song." I was like, "What?" Yeah. I was like, wow, and pay for my meal. Uh, I got a lot of kids that are very successful.
That's what it's
Very successful, and
That's what it's about.
my legacy is well because I've had some students that can almost beat me in chess.
Okay.
So my legacy is good.
Who was your hardest opponent? You personally?
I got some. I got one of my students named Steve is good. He's probably one of my toughest opponent. Then I got a few other people. One of my students, they're good. I got some females that are real good as well.
Did
But
they beat you or they just good?
no,
They
they,
almost.
they can't beat me, but they real close.
Almost.
I like that. I like. I said. I like that. They
Yeah.
can't. They can't
They
beat
can't
me.
beat me.
They can't beat. That's that real chess. Like, listen.
No,
if
for
you,
real.
when you learn how to play chess, and you
because
start beating people.
yeah,
You really nah.
I love chess because you have everything you need to win the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was playing down at the Georgia World. You were down there when I was playing people, right?
No. You played. You was playing me. Me and you played like three. I wasn't gonna let you five finger me. You know what I'm saying? I had to get up before.
How many I beat you?
You beat me. Three straight.
Who's right?
Three
Okay.
straight.
But did you see me beat other people?
No. Remember, another dude sat down and he was playing. He didn't want to trade no pieces, so he was sitting there playing defense all day, and you had to keep on. And I like his game. He talks.
Of course he does.
He talks like, "Oh man, that's a great move. You win and you got more pieces than me." And I'm looking like, "Dog, you're not finna." No,
Yeah, he had more pieces than me.
I'm in prison.
But judge
I'm
not
in
by
prison. Some of the
judge
best
not
players
by
I played
pimp.
was in prison. They talk so much junk and they say that same thing like
Yeah.
that. They boost your head, but you let me take all these pieces because you
It's a
see me
setup.
going in this direction.
It's a setup.
Bait.
Yeah,
bait,
it's
Bait.
So-
He said, "Why are you giving away all that cheese? That's crazy to get." No, it's not crazy to give away the cheese. I'll give away the cheese to get the head.
So a lady
Wow.
walks up on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And our third game was my best game, though. My third game, I thought I was in it to win it. And a lady walked up on us and she was like, he said, "Yeah, see you winning." She was like, "Well, who's winning?" I hate when people do that with chess. That just drives me a little insane.
Yeah.
I'm not as good as you and can say a funny, witty thing yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to that level because it's nothing like
You
that.
focus and concentrate.
But I told the
Focus
lady,
right now.
I told the lady, I said, "He's winning. Look at the scoreboard.
And see, that
The
threw me
scoreboard
off.
shows
I
he's
like that.
winning.
So I
He's
said,
got all that.
pieces.
Yeah, he had more
I
pieces."
said, "Ma'am, there's no winning. It don't matter how many pieces I take. You know what I'm saying? There's no winning until who gets checkmate.
But now,
And
let me
it don't
tell-
matter how many.
But let me say
pieces
this to
on
you
the board.
though. Let me say that you're gonna love me for this. If I took your side of the board, I win.
You win. And
I can either side, I'm
hold
gonna
on,
win.
Hold up.
See what I'm saying?
Hold on, but if you take my side of the board, but I
I
listen.
still gonna win the game.
But listen.
I swap side.
But
When
you
I
can
said he
take
was
a-
winning, he was. If I take it, it's over.
But it doesn't matter because he could take.
Because
you're
he
not
don't
gonna-
see it.
You're
But-
not going to take the whole pieces A, so you can't really say that.
And yes, I would. I would take him.
And then nah, not before you check.
Yeah, I would do exactly what. In other words, when I told you were winning, it's real.
I was
He
not
was
winning.
winning. Yes, he was.
I was
Because I
not
would take
winning.
that side. I would take that side and win the game.
He was already 3 or 4 steps ahead of me. I wasn't.
No, I'll put that. I'll set that same position up.
Listen, this
He
when I
don't
got
get it.
close.
He
This
don't
when
get
I
it.
go. No, this when I got close. This the best move I made is when I put my bishop to check on his knight and trap. He was like, "Oh, that was a good move." And that's when I knew I finally did a good move. That was a good move, and he went back and
That
he
was a
stopped
real good
and he
move.
looked at that. And then I did a couple of series of more good moves, and then
Yeah.
the little lady come and
Yeah.
I'm explaining to her, and then I'm like, chess master.
Done.
All right, you
Done.
won. You know what I'm saying? I
Done.
need to interview you. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of went like that. He's
Okay.
great. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
but his talk game is
It's
really
even
what
better.
it's really what, you know what I'm saying? It's really what
It's part of the psyche.
that talk. He can have a dude boosted up, just taking all
Well,
kind of
what-
idiot pieces.
One of the things that I teach.
You have it.
One of the things I teach my students is that you always a billion points behind. So no matter what the scoreboard is, you still a billion points behind. And never celebrate until the referee's in his car. And if the referee car doesn't start, keep your helmet on till the record get there. Just stand there with your helmet on. Yeah, because see, people celebrate too soon. I was watching the Chicago Bears play the Washington Commanders, and the Chicago Bear player was talking to the people in the stand saying, "We won, we shot the BB gun. It was 3 seconds on the clock." Instead of focusing to the rest, he talking to the audience, to the fan. We won, we because they were winning. but the guy threw the ball 78 yards, touchdown. And he wasn't even, he's supposed to have been back there. He over there talking to the fan, thinking.
Oh man, he got fired that day. You going home?
You could probably Google the story. I mean,
Pretty
3
much.
seconds he celebrate too soon, but that'll never happen to me because we gonna follow the referee to the car.
Make sure you get it.
Yeah, what I.
Yeah.
We gonna follow. Yeah, we doing when 0-0 don't mean nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Cause the referee got the power to put more time back on the clock. So when it's 0-0, it's still not over. You follow him into the car. You walk it. When you get it, if the car don't start, keep your helmet on to the record get there.
Helmet to the record get there, man. So we're gonna move into one of my favorite portions before we close out. The political side. I want to know, what is your feel on the moves Trump doing right now? Executive orders.
Well, some of them gonna get overturned. I think they just overturned those people that he fired. The judge say no, we ain't doing that. But here's how I look at it: it's not who's in the White House; it's who's in your house. God is in control. Obey God and leave all the consequences to Him. Hell, the fuck ain't got no power. God got all power. Well, Jesus has all power. It said, "All authority on heaven and earth." All authority on heaven and earth is with Jesus. So put your trust in Jesus and God, and you'll be fine. Because politically, you can't. Nobody's gonna get out of this world alive. And as all you trust, obey God, and leave all the consequences to Him. He's got you. That's why I'm always good to people, because I treat people like they're me. And just because I have the badge, the blue light, the bulletproof vest, I'm not gonna try to mess you up, because it's not about that.
Mm-hmm.
You ever thought about running for political office?
Yeah, I got too many children. I'm trying to get on the right track. Show these children how to make the right moves, and movement is life, and nothing happens until something moves. So I'm teaching children to move with love. When you move with love, you will always reach your destination, because God is love. Love is the answer, man. Just forgiveness, love, compassion, honor. Just be good to people, and know that the good you do comes back multiplied to you.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. So, but everything with politics, but Donald Trump is also masking his moves through Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So how is that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the Christian nationalist group that's backing him? And then he just did pass an executive order about no disdain or any words that you can say about Christianity. You know what I'm saying? You can actually be prosecuted for that. So I mean, how do you feel about that when he goes into that sector? He talks about that.
Well, I just, like I say, I go back to what I said earlier. Obey God and leave all consequences. People are flawed, and don't put your trust in man. Man is not capable of delivering. Put your trust in God. Man don't have the authority. Man will let you down. Do you hear me? I will fail you. Let me give you an example. This supermodel hired me to do something in Florida. I'll never forget this. And I did the work, and I stayed in her $10 million house. And I was in her room, and I locked my door. And I was on the phone talking to my mom, and she was opening the door. I was like, oh, I said, I will fail. And I have no choice, man. I locked my door. If you unlock it, it's on that.
Yeah.
That's not on me. I did my part. I went in. I'm in the bed. I locked the door. I'm on the phone with my mom.
Yeah.
I said, Mom, she is coming in here. I'll call you back. That's not on me. I did my part. I locked the door. I'm in the bed. I did my part. And
Game over.
I will fail you. I will.
Now, who are you talking to? I'm your girl. Like,
I will fail you.
in that moment.
Not put your trust in man. Man is not capable of delivering.
There we go.
Huh?
I love that example right
you
there.
feel a brother up in here?
I was
a great example.
Huh? I will fail you.
Yeah, a lot of dudes would fail that right there.
I will
like,
fail you.
Over with.
Huh?
It's over with.
Yeah.
How long you been married? You've been married for?
I'm not married now. I was married to Janice Davis Hudson, which is my wife. I have a son by her, by Jonathan. And I'll tell you a story. I probably never would have married her, but let me tell you how we got married. I met her in 95 or 96, 97, something like that. But it was an interesting story. When I met her, she wanted to buy something from me, and I go, it was $1,200, and I go, no, 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 no. I don't buy it. I don't want to. I ain't trying to make money off of it. I was the owner of Hudson Auto Sales, and she wanted to buy this $1,200 for the extended warranty. I said, listen, you ain't gonna need it. This is a Toyota Camry. It's a '96, and you're not gonna need the warranty. Number one, it's covered for so many miles automatically, and then after that, you're not gonna need it. And true enough, she didn't need it, because the car lasted 20 years or so. But the point I'm trying to make is because I said that to her, I melted her heart because I didn't want the money. It ain't about the money, and that's what you got to always remember. Don't try to make money off of people. Just do the right thing.
You were speaking.
Do the right thing, man.
You was
1,200. No, don't try to make no commission. Oh, the heck with the commission. I don't want to. I want to do the right thing. And I said, look, don't buy it. Tear that check up. I don't need it. And she liked that. And so we stayed in touch, and I ended up marrying her. Yeah, yeah. So that's how. And Jonathan, my son, I have a son that's how old is my son? My son is 18, 17, maybe 17, 18 years old. But the point is, Jonathan would never be here had I not did that gesture. But that's how life is. You got to always remember that we all are in this together. I can't win unless you win. I have a company, a new company that I'm forming. I have Bisa one, but I got a new company that I'm starting next month. It's called You Win Too. You hyphen win too. Because I can't win unless you win too. You can't it can't be just about me win, you lose. No, you gotta win too. I gotta create a legacy where when I'm not in the room, you talking about the value that I added.
There we go.
There you go.
That's a great one.
That's some great stuff to say, man. That's some great stuff to live by. It's just it's crazy when you're the only one in the room living by that. So you know what I'm saying? You could be the only one in the room living by that. So you got to just keep moving till you find a spot where you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people that's not living how you live it can drain you.
That's just like Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker, probably the world's #1 motivational speaker. If I call Les Brown for something, he gonna probably do it because he know who I am, and if he needs something, he know I'm gonna do it. And so, I mean, I was with him one time. I said, "Les Brown, what you think?" I don't know. Use your brain. It's like he's like, you whatever you want to do, you do it. I was like, okay. So he knows I got his best interest at heart.
There you go.
Yeah, he know I'm not gonna like. He'll say, "Buy this, do this, or whatever." He know I got his best interest at heart. I'm not gonna. I ain't trying. I'm gonna do the right thing. And that's what you got to remember. Don't try to just because you got somebody's credit card or whatever. Don't take it. No, do the right thing. Yeah, because the good you do is gonna come back multiplied to you. The bad you do,
Oh man, we coming up on that hour. It's one of my favorite questions I like to ask before we get ready to close out. In 3 words, explain your life. If you could only explain your life to this moment right now, whether anything in 3 words, give them to me, man.
I would say love, hope, and faith.
Love, elaborate.
Love is God is love. And love means to give without expecting anything in return. Love means to look for the good. And so faith is when you take action without any proof. It's jump and develop your wings on the way down. And you need hope to continue the journey because you will fail.
Yes.
You will get knocked down. People will lie on you. But keep it real and keep moving forward.
I like that, man. I like that, man. This conversation's been so good. I ain't even shout out. Hey, if you want to keep getting this great content and keep getting these great guests, this great knowledge, everything, man, like, comment, subscribe at real_men_real_stories on YouTube. The same thing with Instagram. I'm gonna keep bringing this content. One more question: how do you feel about the 28th boycott? The February 28th boycott? I think it should go on forever. I think we should
No,
certain items, especially any SPF
Yeah,
Any of them.
I don't have all the
But I can
facts on
talk
that.
iPhone right now.
So
I give you the fact. We talk about Al Cameron.
get the facts before you act. But I will say this to you
Hell, I'm the first one that said the shit last year.
that
I ain't told a lie. I'm the first nigga that said it. I don't care whoever posts anything.
well, I look at it this way that I'm gonna trust God, and man is not capable of delivering.
Okay.
I mean, and let me tell you how you can get a lot of good information on people. When you meet a supermodel, she knows stuff because people try to, she know more stuff than that. If a woman is a supermodel and really that, she could tell you all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's do the yeah, yeah, she knows because see, yeah, she, man, look at my phone, show me, oh shit, because she's hot and she's a 10, and she got data.
Yeah.
She can get access to stuff we can't.
Yeah.
So she know and she can tell you the real stuff, because she knows stuff. Because people will, you hear me? Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah. She got information. Cause like she come in the room and people like, what
the greatest spies to me would be a woman. If I had a whole spy connect, there would be nothing but women in my spy connect. They get all the information in the team.
Well, she got to be hot.
Definitely.
Yeah. She hot. Yeah.
Beauty's an eye of the beholder. There is places for the other ones, for big believe me, people like all kinds of things out there that got power.
Yeah, Orrin, real quick, you didn't sell your house when the developers came.
No, I didn't. How you know about that? Yeah. They say, Orrin, here's $1 million check. You got to leave. And I go, no, I'm the last of the Mohicans.
He's the only one.
It ain't about the
He's
money.
the only one.
I'm the last on the Mohicans.
Like they just started building, right? Like last week.
They got 4
Are you still bothering you about it? Is it over with?
Yeah, is it over?
You letters in the mail or something like that?
I've got probably 100 letters.
They still want to buy the property.
No, actually, the truth be told, they never even mentioned anything. Although I got 100 letters from other people, but the people who are actually doing the property, they have never really offered me anything. But I will say this to you: I'm benefiting because they just put 40 trees around my property. People think I did that, and the trees are. They got a water system underneath where they're being watered automatically through the water. So people say, "Damn, more those trees are those trees are $800 a piece. You just paid 40 times $800." No, I did not. They paid that. Yeah, they think I paid it.
Yeah.
So and then they level my backyard, and they remove 18 trees from me.
There you go.
So the 18 trees, the lady told me I remove those trees. $300 for the stump and $1,000 for the tree. So it's $1,300 a tree. So multiply 13 times 19. Yes. So they did all that and they leveled my ground and all that. So and I'm working with them, telling them to make my house look like all the other ones on the outside.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Make my house look all like all the other ones.
So they're gonna renovate your house.
I think so.
Is there a price though? Is there a price that they could come to get the house? Is there a price that they could come to you?
I would sell it. I would sell it. Yeah, I definitely would sell it.
For $1 million?
Yeah, I would sell it.
1 million?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
Okay. So they
and the reason I would sell it is because I got to find me something bigger anyway. Bigger and better. But how did you know where I am? You that good?
I'm that good. You got them big ass chess pieces outside.
Yeah. Oh, you know that too? Oh yeah, you good.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, you good. I had this truck driver stopped. He said I hadn't lost a chess game in 20 years. I guarantee you I could beat you. I said, okay. I said, you probably can because I'm in pre-K.
That's what he
I played him 20 straight games and beat the brakes off of it.
You beat him 20 straight times?
I had it.
You don't let a man five finger you. Don't let a man Mike Jack you. Don't nobody Mike Jack you.
One more. That was luck. He told me that was luck.
It's over.
Don't never let a man know that I've gloved you. I've took in my hand and I Mike Jack you.
Yeah.
No, I was not gonna let him. And I knew he was gonna Mike Jack me multiple times.
No,
when I first moved to Atlanta, I went to a party and the DJ said, anybody beat me gets $75 in chess. And I said, wait a minute, am I dreaming? Is this real? Like a drug today is not gonna be your day. Oh. He said he's been doing this 20 years, and he said, ain't nobody ever beat me, and I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to beat me. He said, what's your name? I said, Orrin. I said, your day is not going to be your day. And I beat him so many games. I walked out of there with a wad of money. And I said to myself, money growing trees in Atlanta. Because I wasn't even from Atlanta. I was just visiting.
You know what also messed me up? I played online so much. When I was looking at that real board, I was just goofballing. Like, I was saying, no, he can't move that piece right there. But I was looking at it all messed up. Like I'm used to looking at it
on a computer, on a phone.
but now I'm looking at it like this,
There
and
you
I
go.
had to get it by the third game.
There you go. That's
By
when
the
it
third
starts.
game, that's when I felt it, but it wasn't doing nothing with him.
Yeah, look.
You know what I'm saying? I said, listen, he's gonna glove me, so I'm gonna pull out now.
Yes, before it's too late.
And look at his book.
You got the book. You got the
look
book.
at the book. Now I haven't got the book yet, but I'm getting. I'm about to order. It's $13.
Man,
I get the book.
I need to get it signed too. I gotta get my copy signed.
Yeah. Well, y'all can come by my
We'll
house
come
and
by.
buy. You know what you need to do is come by my house, buy a couple of books, and play me a match, and we record it. and I'm gonna beat you, guarantee you. And here's why. If I can't beat him, I'm phony and a fake. What you look like bringing your child to me if I can't beat you?
I feel you.
I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm telling you that right now. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you, and I better beat the brakes off of you. Otherwise, I'm a phony.
And I think the thing with chess is so many people in this country don't play chess. It's not like what you say, Russia or something like that. So many people, so they play at chess when they was kids. They remember the moves. But if you play chess a lot, even against people that's all right, they're not really that good. When somebody that doesn't, you're gonna wipe them. You're gonna wipe everybody in the neighborhood until you get to somebody that's good,
dedicated in
the same way, and like, man, I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. Then you get caught in the playing over. But I've had a person, Michael Jackson, be in the long like glove, because like I said, I play people around here, or people that say they good. Then I get them on there, fucking dust them. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? You know, another thing that was kind of upset, he started playing this other dude too at the same time. I said, listen, man, this is a mockery. I feel like Drake.
Yeah.
He seen that girl dancing the Diddy Bop in a halftime show. This man is disrespecting me.
What did Drake do about the girl?
No.
Serena Williams. He used to date her, right?
Yeah.
And that's
so she did that as a
personal. Yo, you married. Would you even fathom your wife doing that? Married to you.
Oh, it's some Hollywood shit. It's
all hype, and not only that, it's clickbait. That's all
it was, bro. Like, we not cut from the same cloth. That's all
the thing about it is, though, she don't need the bread. Like, he a billionaire. Her husband could buy
it's
drink.
like he said, it's clickbait. It's not
necessarily it ain't about none of that.
It's like being associated with the biggest stage, the biggest song, and the biggest moment. You know what I mean? Like, he just won 5 Grammys a week prior.
Like Kendrick Lamar bringing her on that.
Yeah. No, she going on the like their relationship. She's a star, bro. Like, you can't tell Serena Williams. You can't tell Serena Williams what to do. I don't care who you are.
I don't think that matters, and maybe I'm just looking at things too deep. I'm looking at her track record of who she was dating and the man that she was dating. This particular type. Who she settled down and married with.
A white guy, right?
A billionaire. Probably was a super fan. Probably been her
all
fan
of it,
for a
all
long
of it,
time.
all of it, all of it.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is my thing. I'm thinking that ain't the road that she wants to be on.
It is. What you mean with him? With the husband?
I'm talking about even though with the money, but there's also got to be one thing I do know. I'm just theory is physicality with certain people, and I think people at that level are very physical in nature. You know what I'm saying about how aesthetics and how things look. You know what I'm saying, and I'm just guessing. Their aesthetics is off kilter. This is insane. And when you look at their aesthetics, and I'm looking at her and who she dated. You understand what I'm saying? And then you settle. I'm not saying you settle. I'm saying, listen, my theory is I it could be clickbait, but I'm thinking with her is just still like some sore shit. Some asshole stuff, because she didn't get paid for it. And the clickbait didn't help her.
It's literally for the sake of...
It's happening because you're talking about it right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Otherwise,
But
Other
the
than that,
thing about Serena though, she's retired. She's got a billionaire. She's not making no movies, so she's not looking for publicity.
But
It ain't
no,
about.
she was.
but
She wanted to be a part of it.
she top of mind. You mentioned it.
Yeah,
So
she
weird.
wanted to be a part of it.
I'm really thinking it was a sword thing. I'm
Like
really
she's
thinking
upset with Drake. Like she, I think
listen,
it got little to nothing to do with him, and more to do with the song itself and how
I disagree.
and how big the song is. She has a part to play. Like for me, her being on the stage didn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it was just like having um fucking what's the chick from White Man Can't Jump hosting a fucking boxing match with Mike
Rosie
Tyson.
Perez.
Why in the fuck was Rosie Perez even
Yeah.
a boxing host?
Yeah, you right.
He said 3 words the whole time.
You talking about that corny ass fight?
Yeah, the fight thing. She was the person
She was
supposed
a
to call it the
commentator.
fight. She was
Yeah,
a
she's a
commentator.
yeah.
So listen, I understand
Yeah.
entertainment and aesthetics, but one thing I do, folks like that, aesthetics is cool, entertainment is cool, but I do believe that was for a reason. That was a shot at your guy, and I guarantee you, he left her alone.
Of course, it's a shot at him, but it's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? He's irrelevant, is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying
Drake
this,
is irrelevant.
the issue with her husband. That would have just that wouldn't have been.
From a husband standpoint, like I said, they in a whole nother echelon. But yeah,
they hold that echelon. So yeah, we gossiping now, man. Let me let my man. So you got any last words, Mr. Hudson?
Just being the best is a major quest. Don't get upset if you fail your first test.
Okay.
Try again and learn from within. Set your goals high and believe that you
I'm about
can.
to play that song right now. You
Stay focused and on track. Associate with positive people and don't look back. Believe in yourself and think before you act. Keep a positive attitude and get all the facts. Your mind is a pearl. You could change the world. You have everything you need to succeed.
And that's all we're gonna say, man. I'll end it like that. Peace. Real Man Stories. We out. Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, my brother.